Nike.
Yo, 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 mic check, mic check, mic check. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Damn, I was talking the whole time and I did not know it was not picking up. But like I was saying, there was a drone driving around the office at Bungie and it was being controlled by chat. We have an hour for the actual gameplay reveal. Then we're going to be seeing if we can get an alpha code, because from what I hear, a lot of the big streamers are giving away alpha codes. So I'm excited. We're going to take a look at what we can get our hands on. Hopefully we can get a code. And hopefully alpha is nearby. Hopefully alpha is nearby, and hopefully it is hopefully this weekend. I'm just throwing that out there. Hopefully it's this weekend and we can play. I'm excited. And Emma, it's just gonna be press season. If you go to the bottom of this Twitch chat, pretty sure you're coming from Twitch. Yep. Just scroll down and then you'll see my actual username for Discord, or my Discord account. So this is the drone that we've been watching for a little bit. I started streaming a few minutes ago, but this drone has been running around the office for about an hour. It started at 10. It's 11 right now. I'm excited what's in store. So I'm hoping that we can definitely see some cool stuff, some cool shit. We're gonna watch this trailer real quick just because we do have some time. Let's take a look at the trailer for Marathon. Bring that up. There's a whole ARG about this. This was the 1 year ago, but this is the save the date. Let's take a look at it because it looks incredible. I love like cyberpunk, futuristic kind of games. And this is just definitely like right up my alley. So let's take a look, guys. So this is like the first actual, like, not gameplay, but like kind of more than just a trailer, I would say. This is more like we can see the forest, we can see a bunch of stuff. But let's take a look. Let's take a look. And I love the colors. Look, we have a moon and then we have a planet up there. Super close to Earth. Reminds me of Destiny, obviously, because it's Bungie's IP. But I do love the colors. I do love, you know, the way it takes, because my season 1 possibly, it incorporates like Mother Nature and futuristic, which is like the good two sides. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But let's watch the trailer and take a look. So let's go back. We saw a little glimpse, right? You see like the pipeline, like if they were scavenging for stuff or if they were mining stuff, and then nature. Blood, blue blood. All right, so they're not, from what it looks like, they're not human or they're alien. And it kind of like bugs out. It kind of glitches right there. Okay, we can see the gun. Look, it has an iron sights and then has a red dot, so you can hold it vertical, or you can turn the gun horizontal from the looks of it, from what I've seen in different FPSs. You got the blue blood. And this is supposed to be a PvP extraction shooter, which I've played a couple. But for it coming from Bungie, I'm pretty excited. Like, I love Destiny 2. I love the Halo franchise when I was younger. And this is just a new, or like a refresh of the original Marathon back in the 90s or the 80s. I don't really know much about that, but I'm excited. And this is where we're at right now. We have about an hour and we're going to actually take a look at all the gameplay. I'm hoping they reveal some maps, some of the operators or the people you play as, or if you create your own character. I'm hoping they drop a date for the alpha, because I think they're in the alpha state right now. And then I also hope that they drop some alpha codes in chat or on their Discord. There has been an ARG in their Discord, which will give you XP or some tokens. But I'm hoping for a little bit that we can grasp upon. Excited. Look, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Marathon. It's gonna be such a good time. It's just a good time. Like, to be a gamer, we got a bunch of releases this year. We got GTA 6. We got, hopefully Marathon drops the end of the year, but we don't even know what development stage it's at. I think we have to get into the box here so we can go. Let's type in forward so we can go forward in the actual. Oh, the little plushie, the little worm, the silkworm, so cute. I love that little thing. Hopefully I can get my hands on one of those. But right now we're just taking a look at all of our interest, point of interest. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to get in the box. They keep moving us, and the battery does keep charging or depleting. Oh, I think we got into the box. If you do sub to Twitch Prime, or not Twitch Prime, but to the Marathon Twitch, you do get this little Marathon reveal runner, which is just a badge for your Twitch account. It's not gonna give you an alpha code, but it's something to, you know, if you're a big fan of the Bungie or Marathon, as of right now, then you can get that. Hopefully we can get a code. I'm excited for that. But let's take a look at the original one, because the original one, that's what got everyone locked in. It's about 1:40, so I mean, we can definitely go back and take a look at that real quick. This just the music alone got me into it. So you got nature, right? Nature glowing and so on. And then you have the runners. And the music just kills it. The silkworm. Looks like the silkworm is what makes the runners, because they're not human, or so to speak. So I'm excited. And it's super glitchy, like the effects and everything for these trailers is amazing. We don't know who that is. You have the fluid, like the blue fluid, which is blood. He's running, trying to extract. And boom. Somebody got him. And it's cool, because like, everyone's fighting against each other. It's PvP. She sniped him. And like, it's just so cool that the style, like the cybernetics, we don't even know what that is. She's got her teammates, so on. There's a big like tornado moon with whatever that is. Marathon. We are super excited. Super excited. This is gonna be such a crazy game, just because from what I've seen, people have been loving Marathon. I know, I think Valkyrie she loved the actual like gameplay that she was doing. I think it was just incredible to see like big streamers. Oh, what is going on here? Login. So let's take a look and see what's going on here for Marathon. So as you go to that page, you do have to hold RAGE as in rage. Yeah, see, we're still waiting 47 minutes. So if we click, oh, I gotta click. And then we get this login screen. Cool. And user, from what I saw, was bhunter.io. So there's something there. Not sure if there was supposed to be. And I'm not sure if this is already, like, this ARG is already done. Go to legislation, upload that, click file, download blueprint, progress, halt, download will start. So you do have a DAC, which is like a little image when you join the Discord that they give you, and that's personal. You're not supposed to give that to anyone. And I believe that's going to be used to kind of get some rewards and stuff. Nobody really knows. I don't really know. I've Jack's been following along. But yeah, we have less than an hour. We're gonna take a look in a little bit, see what's going on there. I know Astacross is going to be dropping some code, so we're gonna try to get that from him. I have him pulled up on my other monitor. It's gonna be a great time. Now, here's a bunch of stuff that we can see. So let's see if we can pull that. So it looks like you have like a warehouse. It looks like you have like a field of some sort, another field with some buildings, some turrets from the look of it. And it looks like millimeter 24, so it looks like that's what they use. A garden with flowers, a red door. No clue what that is. That just looks like chips and like water cooling. I think that's the same warehouse, right? And then some suits. The same screenshots from before. This looks like a lab. Some more buildings and then some more lab footage there. But these are some of the runners that we've seen in the last like videos. They look like classes. Like this looks like a tank. This might be a hunter. This might just be like another hunter. I believe it's gonna be a 3-player extraction shooter. We haven't gotten any information from them. Oh, they're moving the drone. So we got to a certain point where they're moving the drone to a different location. It's been going through the office, so it's gone through the second floor and I think the first floor, and I think they had like it took the elevator upwards to a different location, and now they're moving it again. So we'll take a look. Yeah, Emma, you can just drop the... You can just get the link from the bio or from the panels in Twitch. You can just follow me there. I don't really do commissions, but yeah, this is perfect. I'm just making sure make sure my audio sounds good. Dude, I would love to tour the facility. I would love to tour the Bungie. Dookies is daddy. My boy, my boy, my boy. You're here. I see you. My boy Dookies. My boy Archangelos. He said better get a job, go to sleep. Like, bro, I did go to sleep. I was knocked out last night. Here's a bunch of the Bungie developers. You can see like a bunch like stuff from Destiny. That looks like stuff from Marathon. I'm excited. I'm super excited. My boy Noah, he's excited. He's a big Bungie fan. Oh, yes, sir. Look, 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 look. We are all excited for this. But it's supposed to be a good time. I've been going through the subreddit, you know, trying to keep up with stuff, etc. Just because there's a bunch of information in there that is definitely like lore related and just a bunch of other stuff. Nah, Marathon is an older game. It's been a game that's been out like back in the 90s. It's supposed to be a like reiteration of it. Marathon the game. Um the original. So Marathon the game was 1984. My year. It was released March 21st. So a couple days later, I was born. I was born on the 28th. Um, fixing my audio here. Yeah, I'm super excited. So it was a multiplayer game released by Bungie for Mac OS back in the 90s. Let's take a look. I wonder if there's some gameplay for it. Let's take a look. See if there's some gameplay from the original game. This is gameplay from the original, right? Making sure we're not missing anything on there. Right, so it's like a little Doom-esque. The Marathon came under surprise attack from unknown hostile forces. The Marathon was sustained serious damage. So just looking at the battery depleted on the drone. Marathon seems to be a ship. So that's pretty cool for lore wise. Artificial intelligences aboard the Marathon. I have been severely damaged and I'm working on to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal. Okay. So right now, just looking at the old game, I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the new game. It looks like Marathon is a ship of some sort, and there's artificial intelligence on the ship, which I don't know if it's going to be the runners that are AI or something else. So I've never heard of Marathon before Bungie said that there would be a Marathon. So it is like very Doom. Like a Doom clone, I guess. So we got 38 minutes, guys. 38 minutes. It is such a very interesting, like... So they're aliens. I just want to see what happens when we get out of the ship. It's crazy looking back how many games were such ahead of their time. And then for companies to kind of remake them and so on, like, it's insane. Like, make it in this current age for what it is now. Oh, look, Blueberry. What's up, girl? Keeping up with guys for Marathon. Damn, Baldur's Gate 3 is fucking getting a big ass update. $35 minutes, 35 minutes. What should we do? My boy's thinking of playing Marvel or Valor while we wait. Yeah, so Astacross is gonna get codes. Battery 50%, so where the hell is the drone? They've been dropping a bunch of funny like stuff. The Pink Cat is loved all over, like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. You said, what's the plan, Grandpa? Stream till launch and maybe play, or I'll probably just stream the event, like the actual gameplay review, and then just save the gameplay, the clip, and then I'll probably end stream. It'll probably just be like the gameplay review, and then I'll probably get back on. Yeah, the game. I'm hoping they drop some keys, and I hope alphas today, but I doubt it. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go through some screenshots and stuff like that. They're supposed to be dropping alpha keys right now, or in less than an hour. So we'll see. Oh, you like the emotes? The new emotes that I got for the channel? Dude, it's so crazy, dude. Blueberry, thank you for the follow, even though we hate each other. About to drop a sub next. Damn, Dookies. Gift her a sub. It sucks that, damn, dude, 10 alpha keys. I don't know if that's per streamer, though. It's going to be North America focused. And then they have an emblem for Destiny. Which, the Tau Seti. Supposed to be like this. So if you don't have it, drop that code into your Destiny account and you should be able to get that. But yeah, it's supposed to be NDA. It's not going to be open. It's just going to be like priority. Yeah, you'll still need to be selected. See, it looks like a tank. It just looks... Damn, she dropped... Oh, he gifted a sub. Okay. There's my cuz. These are all like screenshots and stuff like that from a couple of days or yesterday, I think. Yeah, I think the stream started yesterday. 15 hours in, yeah. Dude, it looks so sick. Like, yeah, I think it is 3-player. He said, why are the legs janky and the torso heavy? But I just think it's because it's a robot. Yeah, and this is just Mida. Mida's one of the companies in Marathon. So there's the forest scene, and then this is like alleys. He said you better stream more. Obviously, that's the plan. But thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Blue, and thank you for the sub, Dookies. Yeah, this is like the... This is at the Bungie office. It's just, this is what it is set up as. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. Fuck, I'm excited. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the cat that you can get. And this was revealed yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Dude, fuck, I'm excited. $10 a.m. 10 a.m. 12 my time, right? Yeah, I think it's not up yet. Definitely want those emblems. Dude, it's such a sick, like, aesthetic. Like, it was cyberpunk vibes, whatever, but I love that style. No, this wasn't an engine. Runners. Our goal with runners is to give you a couple of base abilities to build your loadout around while still giving you a lot of freedom to choose what weapons, implants, upgrades, consumables you bring in. This won't feel like when you just choose a hero and then get whatever weapon abilities are assigned to them. So just off of this, there's gonna be the weapon, implants, which I guess are like buffs or upgrades, and then so abilities and consumables. So I mean, it's supposed to be like Tarkov, obviously. Damn, dude, I didn't even see that Lupa was like talking about it. From Destiny, dude, that's so sick. Let me see here.
Marathon is a game, and I can't give you details.
And he plays Tarkov like crazy. He loves Tarkov. That's like his main game.
I can say that. I can fucking say that.
Yeah, he probably has an NDA. He's known about the project since 2018 and has been playtesting for the 6 years. Every time he's seen it, it's gotten better, and he's very excited for people to finally see it. I think that it can get better than what it is right now. Dude, that was fucking a little while ago. The Marathon preload isn't live yet. Files 300 megs. Xbox is just a placeholder. Yeah, and this is what Marathon is. Yes, sir. My boy stuffed to Marathon. Let's go. My boy said he was broke, too. I know, you were talking about the cycle the other day. You were giving, it's giving the cycle vibes. I don't know. Like, I haven't played the cycle in fucking forever. But is a team-based extraction shooter and the first completely new project from Bungie, the creators of Halo and Destiny, in more than a decade. Set on the mysterious planet of Tau Ceti 4, Marathon will see players inhabit the bodies of runners. So they might not even be humans. If you're inhabiting the bodies of runners, cybernetic mercenaries, so they're robots, who have been designed to survive the planet's harsh environments. Players will engage solo or in crews of 3. So it's a 3 PvP. Is it? Nah, no way. Really? I swear it was just for subbing to Marathon. I might be tweaking. Right? Is it streaming for anyone streaming Marathon? I think I already completed it. Purchase 1 new recruiting or gift subscription and claim the rewards Marathon. Oh, go to participating live. Okay. So yeah, so you gifted or you sub. Damn. Let's go. Searching for mysterious alien artifacts as well as valuable loot and new weapons and gear that they can add to their collection. So a lot like Tarkov. I just personally didn't like Tarkov. What was that other game we played that one time, Dookies? Yeah, they've just been giving like hints, like super ARG. Like the ARG is fucking insane. This is all like probably consumables you can consume in game. Yeah, the community went crazy with ARG. It got solved like the first day. Escape will make me slash that felt that flat. Fuck, which makes no sense. This was one of the ARG like websites that they released. Yeah, a bunch of creators got a bunch of loot from them. They got a hat, they got shirts and stuff, which is pretty sick. Yeah, no, this ARG is going insane. Come on. Marathon's tweaking. They haven't dropped anything on there. Oh no, soon. Very nice, dude. We're gonna get fucking some info finally. And this is just from the actual drone they were using. Delta Force. No, there was another one. It was Delta Force and Delta Force and another one. Oh, no, it might have been this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. This one, I don't know. I kind of low key hated it. I'm not a fan of extraction shooters, but I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of this one. But yeah, dude, there's just been so much info that's been dropped. The little kitty. So this guy's also gonna be giving away alpha keys. I'm hoping they just give keys like in the actual stream. Like, I don't know. I hate trying to get keys from it's Arena Breakout. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, this is the other one we hated. We were fucking sick of it like after 5 minutes. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this one, dude. I don't like I said, I think I've played Tarkov a couple times and I wasn't a fan. Um the Call of Duty one was cool, I guess. But other than that, like I'm not a fan of extraction shooters. It's just this is more like I was a Destiny 2 player for 8 years, 10 years, I think coming up, right? Destiny came out in 2017, so it's like 8 years. And then Destiny 1 came out 2014, dude. So I've been playing Destiny for over a decade, and I love the game. I played Halo when I was a kid. Halo was like 2007, 2008. Can't spell. I think I was in high school. Yeah, 2007. I got into high school 2008. And I played the fuck out of these games, dude. I played with friends. I used to go over to people's houses to play Halo 3. This is back, dude, like back in the good old days. But no, coming like a new IP coming from a big company that I love, like that I'm interested. Like I'm definitely gonna um be playing. And as far as like big like content creators enjoying it, like it is such a relief to see that they're doing stuff. You know, they might have made Destiny 2 and put 10 years into it. Um but like right now the content as far as I've seen, and I've gone back a couple of times to Destiny 2, has just not been like what I wanted to see as a player. There's no more big expansions for Destiny 2. There's only the seasons, the episodes. Once you jump in, you can beat the episodes in like 3 hours. At least, you know, with live service games, you can jump back in, do your dailies, do your weeklies, play raids, etc. But it's just something, I don't know, something different is just exciting. And that's what I've been wanting to play. Like Black Ops 6, we had Black Ops 6 and it's already been almost a year. Actually, it's been, I'm tripping. When did it come out? October, November? It's been like 6 months. And I got sick of that game maybe 3 months in. They also have shirts. Let's go to the Marathon website. Let's take a look. Because I think they already have merch. I think they already have merch for all that stuff. So this is gonna be that. So even here, it gives you some lore. Marathon is the name of a ship that hangs low in orbit over the lost colony of Tau Ceti 4. The 30,000 souls who call this place home have disappeared without a trace. Strange signals hint at mysterious artifacts, long dormant AI, and troves of unfold riches. You are a runner venturing into the unknown in a fight for fame and infamy. Who among will be write their names across the stars? And this was the teaser trailer from earlier, and like the aesthetic is just hard, dude. Like there's like these silkworms, and it looks like they are the ones threading your clothes. From the creators of Halo and Bungie 07. Marathon is currently in development for PS5, Series X, and PC with full cross-play cross-save. So not a lot of games do that right now. It's annoying because you do want to see your progress move from one to the other. PvP extraction shooter, compete for survival and riches. Yeah, see, the Bungie store already has some stuff. See, it might not even be in here anymore. I think it was a limited run. All this stuff is Destiny stuff. The polka. Funny. Damn, I miss Destiny. Destiny's such a fucking. It was a good time, dude. Like if you were there, yes, you were grinding, all the time, but it was just something to look forward. Yeah, there's all Destiny stuff. I know they love their baby Destiny, but it's just they know it's time to move on to something new. This is one of the I think both of these are Marathon inspired or Marathon. All right. We're almost there. We're almost at the finish line. Stream is warming up. Let's fucking go, baby. Bro, the soundtrack is sick. I like the soundtrack to this. T-minus 15 minutes, baby. Fuck, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna give me a good time. Yeah, I'm doing the challenges inside the Discord for them. Yeah, there's a whole little ARG inside their Discord server too. We're just dropping like alpha in fucking Discord. So funny. Bro, give me a code. Dude, I need a code. I need a code for this game, bro. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Be right back.
Our full reveal to go ahead and show you some marathon gameplay live here from Bungie HQ, but we actually have the distinct privilege of being joined by a pretty solid contingent of the marathon development team in-house. So in addition to some of the folks we're going to be
It's starting,
talking
it's starting,
about
it's starting!
just a little bit, we wanted to take the opportunity to get to introduce you to just a few of them here before we kicked off the show. Now, first things
Let's
first.
go,
I've been
baby!
here at Bungie for a little bit, and someone who has also agreed we're going to do it on film and make sure that everyone knows that you've agreed to take
Yes,
me
sir, yes, sir,
at
yes,
some
sir!
point. But Kevin
Yeah, man,
Yates,
peeking.
Senior Design Lead here at Bungie. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm really excited for this truly momentous day.
It's going to be a lot of fun. What about today's show are you most excited about?
Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited for the team, or for everyone to see the team's work on the runners. We've been developing these gameplay fantasies and visual for a long time. I know the community's reacted really positively to some of the previews we've given. And, you know, Bungie games have this immaculate touch and feel, this great gunplay. And with Marathon, we're adding tac shooter elements to it. To really increase that depth and mastery that people expect from our games. So I'm excited to see how everyone reacts to that.
Yeah, now we're going to get to see a lot of that soon, but we're also going to get to see, you mentioned you get to work on the runners. Can you tell us just a little bit without spoiling what's on the show, what we're going to see today?
Yeah, sure. With these runners, you're going to see they're pretty archetypical. So you're going to see different but clear and distinct fantasies and gameplay identities and roles. And hopefully people walk away from this understanding how their team compositions are going to look like.
Baby,
And what
I'm
their friends are gonna
excited.
play.
Outstanding. Kevin, well, thank you for being here today, man. We appreciate it. As we go right on down the line, we're also joined by Senior Engineering Lead here at Bungie, Mr. Sean Chan. Sean, how's
Yes,
it going, man?
sir.
I am great. Yeah, it's really good. How are you?
Yes, sir,
Thank you for asking.
baby.
That's so nice of you.
Yes, sir.
For folks out there that may not know what it is a Senior Engineering Lead does, what do you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, I make sure everything works. So like, if something doesn't work, Kevin comes and calls me, right? If this doesn't work, come call me. Everything's like, call Sean if it doesn't work, you know?
I mean, it's a huge undertaking, obviously, here working in video games. It's such an intersection between art and science. Anything particular today that you're really excited for people to see?
We have a lot of cool tech that people haven't seen yet, like stuff that can happen in this game that we just haven't seen before. Right, so this will be the first time they see it. I'm really nervous, and I hope everything works well.
Being nervous means you're both excited but want it to go well, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Well, Sean, thank you for being here today, man, too. We really appreciate it. And of course, as we go on down the line, we're also joined by Marathon's narrative director, Julia Narden. Julia, how you doing?
Really excited, Andy.
Today, we're obviously going to get a lot to show, or get to show off a lot rather today here in just a little bit. But what are you most excited for people to see?
Oh man. So as you know, we've been treating this as both a reimagining of and a direct successor to the
original,
trilogy.
baby.
We've been taking that really rich, textured world building from the original games and using it as sort of a sacred foundation.
My
that
boy
we
looked
continue
around.
building on.
I was like,
finally, we get to share some of that with our community today.
It's very exciting, and selfishly, as someone who grew up playing the original trilogy with his dad, it's been so much fun getting to talk story with you. Can't wait for everyone to get to see. Anything in particular, anything else that you're excited for people to get to dig into as they learn more about Marathon? We've unleashed a little bit with the ARG and everything, but any thoughts so far?
If I said it, I'd get in trouble. So I think I want to keep it a surprise.
NDA, the
Fair question.
NDA.
Well, we got a big show coming up. Thank you, Julia, for being here. Thank you all, too, for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it a ton. All right, we are in final prep now, everyone. So we'll be back in just a little bit on the other side with some Marathon gameplay. Don't go away.
6 minutes, 6 minutes. Yo. Yo. Yeah, I'm still peeking. Trying to figure if I'm peeking or what. Bro, I just got a text from like some lady saying, "Hey, I know it's your daughter's birthday. Should I get her clothes?" Like, bro, wrong number, lady. Nah, sounds good. All right, bet. All right, bet. Yeah, no, I was just wondering. Just because on OBS it peaks. Black Ops 7 leak. Fuck this game. Dude, for real. Oh man, it's almost time. Bro, you're right though. We're gonna buy Black Ops 7 and we're gonna be asked like a month later. I'm also watching Ask the Cross on my other monitor because he's dropping codes. Dude, I don't know. This Marathon Discord is just going crazy right now. Everyone's so excited. Everyone's so hyped. One minute, baby, 1 minute. Four-player co-op. Campaign set in 2035 with four-player co-op. Zombies to have original crew. Largest round-based map. So I did hear the original crew's coming back. So we'll see. Map multiplayer 32 remix of old multiplayer maps in futuristic 2035 settings. Black Ops 6 systems carry over. So like Modern Warfare 3, where the move forward movement happened, and then fucking Black Ops 6 came out and didn't have any move forward. Initializing, baby. Let's go. Bro, I'm fucking hyped. Bro, I'm fucking excited as fuck. Gotta ping my boy because he said he's at work, so he wants to Oh, here we go. Let's fucking go. The font contains flashlighting patterns, but I can't read that fast. Let's go. Let's.
All right, everyone. Hello and welcome back to Bungie HQ
my
here
camera. I don't know
in
if that's-
Washington, where we're coming to you live with the opportunity to share a little bit of marathon gameplay with you for the very first time.
Yeah, that should be good.
My name's Andy. I work on the social media team here, and we've got an awesome show lined up for you with a little surprise at the end that you're going to want to stick around to. So make sure to go ahead and not tune out early. But no need to worry. You're not going to have to sit here and listen to me. I'm joined by some of my teammates here at Bungie to walk us through
Damn,
some
they
of what we're
stream
gonna be seeing
ass.
today. So no time
That
like
shit's
present. Let's get
not
to the
4K.
show. First things first, this gentleman here to my right, to your left, is Marathon's game director, Mr. Joe Ziegler.
Put my seat back a little bit.
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Like, super excited to finally show something about our game. You know, we've been a little bit silent for a while, but we're hoping you'll have a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we'll have another video in addition to one of just you in your office hanging out. So
Exactly.
it'll be
Yeah,
nice.
I won't be talking for like 20 minutes straight this time. I promise, yeah.
So for anyone out there that may not know you or what you do here, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
I work with a lot of amazing people. Some of the people on this stage, a lot of people who are sort of in the audience here today. My goal is ultimately to take sort of all the ideas that we have, bring them together into a singular experience, and help to deliver that experience as a single thread. So, just love that.
Thank you very much for being here today, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. As we go on down the line, we're also joined by a man who's been
Dude, it's such a
instrumental
cool
in bringing
stage,
the worlds
too.
of both games and
I love the
film to
green.
life. Our franchise art director, Mr. Joe Cross. Joe, how's it going? Joe, for anyone, obviously you've got some fans here, but for anyone out there in the audience at home that may not know you or doesn't get a chance to work with you, can you tell us just a little bit about who you are and what you do here?
Yeah, so I'm Joe Cross. I'm franchise art director of Marathon. And my job is to sort of set the tone and the vision, the visual style of this, reimagine this IP and this amazing game. And then, make sure that our world-class art team is set up for success. Paving the way a bit.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for everything. We're going to have a lot to dig into today, so thank you for being here as well.
Thank you.
As we go right on down the line, we have, without a doubt, the most important Andrew on this stage here today, our gameplay director, Mr. Andrew Witz. How's it going, Witz?
I was like, why are my captions on?
Witz, for anyone out there that may be just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Andrew Witz.
I need more coffee.
Gameplay director. What basically means
Andrew
is
Witz.
I had to work with a bunch of awesome people to set up what the sandbox, the survival sandbox of Marathon is going to be. So that's runners, weapons and equipment, and the combatants, the UESC. They're going to be hunting players on Tau Ceti. So yeah, what up to the gameplay team? Thank you all for all your work.
And of course, last but exceptionally not least, someone who you've probably seen in Bungie Vidocs in the past and someone who's been able to help guide design here at Bungie since Halo 3. The one, the only senior design lead here, rather, the one, the only Mr. Lars Bakken.
Little brat, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lars, we're back.
You could say Marathon's back.
You could. I'll leave that to you, though. Well, for anyone out there in the audience who may not get that reference and is just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, my name is Lars Bakken. I'm a senior design lead on the Run team. Shout out to Run team, everyone that's out there right now. A lot of fans out there. So the Run team is consisting of, we make the maps, so the zones that you're going into, we make the activities, so we take some of the cool stuff that Andrew's team, we remix it, we add the UESC in, we make them real difficult on purpose. And then we also have the contracts team, which are the factions, the corporations that players are sort of doing deals with because they're mercenaries. And that gets a little bit down into sort of the missions and everything. And so that's the stuff I hopefully make everyone proud with.
Well, we'll get into that here very shortly, but no, thank you all for starters all for being here. Before we get started as well, a quick reminder, do yourself a favor, make sure you've got your Bungie and your Twitch account linked to make sure you don't miss out on the Twitch drop that's going on right now. And if you also go ahead and subscribe to any channel in the Marathon directory, you can get a special little cat badge next to your name to go ahead and show everyone that you were here today. So go out there, find a streamer you haven't found before, and make sure and drop a sub out there and share the love. And also, if you have dropped your sub here on Marathon the Game, worry not, that money all goes to the Bungie Foundation, so thank you for helping us help them do some good out there. And now we have a big show again lined up.
I got my thing
some
linked.
gameplay on the way coming up very shortly. We had a chance to go ahead and work with some creators and press very recently, and we're going to show you what they thought of the game. And of course, again, I'll repeat myself, but we've got something really great for you at the end of the show. So make sure and stick around. But again, the purpose of today is to show off some gameplay. Mr. Joe Ziegler, I'd love to hand the mic to you for this next part.
Yeah, so before we get started, obviously there's a lot to talk about today. We have a little bit of a taste to show you about what our game is about.
Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So we can put some images to what we've been talking about here. So let's take a look.
Oh shit, baby! Obviously. Dude, the aesthetic is just fucking sick. Oh shit. She was invis, but okay. She said, guess who? Oh, we know who.
My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Dude, the planet looks huge. See, those look like tanks. Like, I think there's classes. Cyrus! He said Cyrus. Hi, Cyrus. Escape will make me unstoppable. God. Wish list, okay. Oh. Finisher. Very nice. September 23rd, 2025. Let's go.
All right. Everyone, first things first, you saw that correctly. Marathon will be releasing just later this year on September 23rd. So you'll be able to ship out to Tau Ceti very shortly. And in addition to that, coming just later this month on April 23rd, we're going to be running a closed
Let's fucking
alpha
go.
test that you can be a part of. Now, as a quick heads up, this is going to be focused on North America, 18 plus only. So there's going to be a big chance to play up front, but don't worry, there's going to be other opportunities to play later. So to make sure you're caught up with all the details and you're ready to go, do yourself a favor, head over to our Discord, discord.gg/marathon the game.
Dude,
and
this
of
here's
course,
just a
if you're here in
big
Twitch chat with us today, then you've already done yourself a
year
big
for
favor.
gaming.
Members of our community and moderation teams are going to be going out and looking for folks to drop codes to as well to make sure that you can get priority access when the alpha kicks off. So go ahead and keep an eye out on your inbox. There's no exclamation point drops or anything you need to do, though I'm sure folks will do it anyway. But worry not, you've gone ahead and done yourself a favor by being here today. But let's get into it. What did we just see?
A lot of
They need to give me a code.
That's the first one we all saw. But honestly, you saw a first glimpse of some of what's going on in Marathon, you know, our extraction shooter that we're creating over here. And it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some runners in there. It's got some weapons in there. It's got some crazy stuff happening, but yeah.
Yeah, a little taste of the weapons in there. You saw some alternate weapon actions. The flip scope is in there, so weapons are gonna do more than just shoot, obviously. It's a Bungie game, we gotta like really push things. Yeah, a lot of runner abilities are in there as well. The UESC, obviously a little taste of the UESC and what they're capable of. Yeah, a lot of awesome.
And some fun world interactions too. Like there's that sequence where the shutters go down and then everything goes wrong for the team that's in that room. But that's, yeah, it's pretty cool to see those things.
Yeah, everything goes wrong, the Andy Salisbury story. Mr. Ziegler, so why are we making Marathon? Why is Bungie going into the extraction shooter space?
I mean, extraction shooters are something that are a passion of all of ours. Like, we really like the idea of bringing this experience that we've all enjoyed, which is this kind of intense survival-based experience where you are frequently unsure of what's going to happen next, but you're on that adventurous ride of it. You know, it's like, we talk about it sort of like it's a horror story that's kind of unfolding before you, and testing yourself to see if you can survive it. And we really wanted to take that and sort of, I don't know, bring a lot more people into it. When you love something, you really kind of want to
Discord down,
you know,
join servers,
attract others to it. And
I don't know.
Are
you talking about the marathon?
Yeah,
because I can invite you to that one.
To make that happen.
Yeah. No, it shows. And you know, Lars, obviously, Bungie's got a long history of shooters, but this is a new type altogether for us to dive into. From your side, what's it been like designing for all of this?
It's been fantastic. So when I started at Bungie, it was on the multiplayer
I think you should be able to join. If not, then
I
it
am a
looks like
competitive person in my
the limit's
nature.
been
I really
met.
enjoy PvP. And so having to take that in the marathon game and think about every single angle of every design, knowing that there will be other human beings in, around, and on the other side of it has just been fascinating and really exhilarating for myself personally, and I also know for the team.
It's been really exciting to see.
Yeah,
and you know,
no,
obviously, you mentioned
that's
we
the,
saw a lot. We saw some runners.
it's maxed out
Mr. Witz, can
as
you
of
do
right
me a
now.
favor and help introduce these 4 runners that are going to be available when the closed alpha test begins?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
shit.
We'll have 6 runners at launch, but we're focusing on the core 4 here for they're going to be in the alpha. So going
Okay.
left to right, we have Locust. Locust is our soldier kind of fantasy, our soldier kit, all about push forward gameplay, right? The first one in, trying to get as many picks as possible, right? Against either the UESC or other players. Next, we have Blackbird. It's a very reconnaissance-based kit, all about like figuring out where players.
So you got
enemies
assault,
are in general
recon,
and
okay.
punishing poor positioning. Glitch is like our agile disruptor kind of kit, all about pushing
Support.
forward, disrupting enemy teams and what they're doing, and getting out and kind of having that kind of cycle. Void is our stealth boy, our sneaky boy, all about throwing down smokes, going a full active camo cloak.
Like another
in the
support,
darkness, getting
okay.
some reses, and then taking some people by surprise. So yeah, this is our core 4 right now for
Very
alpha.
exciting.
And he said there were
Self-esteem
6,
from out of
right?
the gate. And even furthermore, Joe Cross, also, if anyone's not following Joe Cross on Twitter, do yourself a favor and do so. But you've been sharing some art with these runners pretty recently out there on Twitter with everyone. You know, before the show, we were talking a little bit, and I've heard this come up a lot, but you know, you guys have been working off of this concept of graphic realism. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and what that means for the design here?
Yeah, it's one of our ingredients that we've sort of conjured up to help us define the visual world. For these runners, you know, the first thing we wanted to make sure was their visual fantasy reflected the gameplay fantasy well. And then we sort of have our you know,
They look
unique
so sick.
recipe of influences.
I like
and
Void. I like the
inspirations for
stealth.
the reimagining of this world. And one
She
of
said,
the
why
sort
the
of,
last one kinda-
constraints we've created is this idea of graphic realism, where we kind of reduce the amount of geometry, we limit our materials, we use a lot of graphic design and color, and we sort of use it as a tool to onboard artists who are working on the project. And then it doesn't hurt to have a world-class concept team cranking this stuff out. And that's sort of the origin of a lot of these designs.
Yeah. And you know, obviously, the world of Marathon has so much legacy.
Yeah, they all have,
to
like,
it
their
as
own
well. You know,
kinda
somebody who
cool
grew up playing it,
style,
I
I
know well
guess.
myself. But like, what's it been like
Why the
stepping
third one's so
into this
F?
world?
It's amazing. Yeah, for art geeks out there, the sort of the father of the Marathon visual world in a lot of ways is this guy Craig Mullins, who you see art represented on the left. Started out as a fan, then got incorporated into the IP officially by Bungie, and so his legacy looms super large. And we've always tried to, pay attention, pay
And
homage,
they took a
make
fan
sure
and
we were doing
made him work
justice.
for the
And
company
you can
too.
see here in the center,
That's
this
sick.
is kind of a proto runner we developed early in the process to make sure that our sort of approach to graphic realism and style lined up and sort of represented that. And then on the right here, sort of an evolution into one of our actual runners here, Blackbird, with a similar fantasy and composition. So I think it's working out well, and I think we're doing something new, but also sort of looking back.
It's like a 3-panel study on how to hold the spine, right? Is what you're looking at.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah.
Is it a spine?
I don't know. It could be.
Okay.
Excellent. Well, that said, if anyone out there in Twitch chat as well has any questions, go ahead and drop them in. We're going to try and answer as many as we can. We're going to be showing, again, a lot of stuff today. So if you've got anything that comes to mind, please feel free to throw it in there. Folks on the community team are going to be keeping an eye out. But we've obviously got a chance to go ahead and dive a little deeper. We've done some telling. Let's go ahead and do some more showing by taking a bit of a deeper dive into some more Marathon gameplay.
Let's do it.
Oh, more? Okay. Yeah, they're gonna get cooked.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter
Damn,
set
dude.
around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4. You are a runner, a cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces,
18 players
and
total?
otherworldly threats.
That doesn't math.
To scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune. The environments of
Dude, the
Tau
aesthetic
Ceti
is so
4
cool, though.
are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map.
So you got your abilities at the bottom.
Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs
Extraction,
as you grow
yeah.
in power and fill your vault.
Oh, there's your inventory.
Death is inevitable, but it's never the end.
Damn,
Think
she got
quickly on
cooked.
your feet and outplay your opponents. And in your next run,
An ability,
you
yep.
and your teammates will
There's like
be
a
the ones
recon
coming out on
ability.
top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay.
That had a
Runners
shield.
with
He had a
unique
shield there.
playstyles and customizable
Assassination?
builds create
Oh.
highly dynamic and strategic
She pushed
team
them off.
fights.
Okay.
Whether you're on a zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick.
Okay.
Now.
Slide.
Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge.
Damn. Rip.
Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out to streamline.
It's like a satellite or something there.
Death
Okay, so you go
is
down.
not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the
Damn,
odds to
I know my
revive
boy
your
Dookie is
teammates
about to get in on
and
this.
out with your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge,
He's the type to
we
bait
give
us.
you the freedom to opt out of crew fill to take all the glory for yourself.
Yeah, the gameplay,
as a solo runner.
the gunplay does look nice.
No 2 runs in Marathon.
It's
ever
got like a
quite the same,
weird like
with dynamic
realist.
events, variable weather, and unpredictable.
Oh, that's fucking
players.
sick.
You'll have to
Dude, the
adapt
planets
and fly
outside of
in order to
the
survive.
atmosphere right here, they look so cool.
Each run has a
Like up in the
time
corner,
limit,
up
and
here.
anything can happen while you're chasing
That's so
your
sick.
objective. Looking
The
to
ability
unlock
pop.
upgrades or increase your faction reputation.
Invis, oh, she's so sick.
Slip into
I
the
love
shadows
like
as Void
invisibility
goes past
or
your
like
enemies. Search the map for rare
anything like
materials
that. They
and
just hacked the
profit
door.
opportunities
Okay.
without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in glitch.
Yeah, they're gonna get cooked.
agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews.
She's just like
Running support for your friends.
she like
Grab
overcharged
extra
for her
equipment,
health,
shield charges,
or
and
they
a
are overcharged.
specialized
Play
backpack
more.
to be the lifeline they need. You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination.
They have like a speed
Endgame
boost right there.
Ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the mysteries.
They got
of
a
Tau
like a
Ceti
health.
4.
Dude, the
Remember,
fucking
You're only ever one run away.
the map just looks so
from the
cool.
next big score.
I want glitch. Oh yeah. Marathon Tau Ceti 4 coming September 23rd.
All right.
I think the reason why it's closed is because they're dropping
Let's
alpha
get into
code.
breaking this down. So I think for starters, again, you know, as we touched on before the break, Bungie has such a rich history with Marathon. You know, Joe Cross, from your standpoint, facilitating this gameplay with your art style. Again, what was it like kind of approaching this from your perspective? What were you looking to do?
You know, build on the legacy. The narrative of Marathon is incredibly rich and like inspirational, easy sort of inspiration for art. I also love just sort of having the keys to this car from this era, working on a game from this era. I love older games. I love the way the games look from the PS1, PS2 era.
Sir,
So
the classics.
there was a lot for us, and like I said, paying homage to some of the great sort of iconic artists of the time. So
yeah. And also we had some keen-eared folks in chat. I think it's Joey Wolfinder asked if this is Ben Starr. Yep, Ben Starr was the narrator of that piece. Excellent ear.
Great voice, right?
Yeah, super
Great
cool.
voice.
Yeah.
Wonderful voice.
He's almost an Andrew Witz, but he does his best. But all right, I'm gonna put you on the spot with a tough one, Mr. Joe Ziegler. Who's your favorite runner?
Ooh, controversial question. I play a variety of them, but I will say probably the one I end up playing the most is Blackbird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Any Blackbird mains out there? I like
Blackbird was a
Blackbird
tank,
because it's
right?
a great crew runner. Like it's in terms of being able to provide a lot of information, provide a lot of support. It's also a great runner that's kind of helps
I don't
to counter
know.
a lot of
Void is
strategies that
just-
can occur, especially
Void is
strategies
cooking.
that happen. Also
With
to
her
catch
stealth? I love
Void
stealthy
out of
characters.
position if Void's trying to hide. So yeah, there's a lot of versatility to how you can play it.
Very fun. Mr. Witz, I think you and I share the same main. I got to ask as well, who's your go-to runner?
Oh, I split my time between Locust. I'm a very push-forward kind of player, as Joe reminds me all the time, because I'm pushing too much too
You don't
often.
even have a W key. It just goes.
I just love to go fast forward. That's right. And so, like, yeah, that push forward gameplay that Locust kind of has, right? Being like the first to try and get a pick, you know, seeing somebody out of position, going for that pick. Also, I like to play Glitch a lot too. Again, like, I really love that disruption playstyle. I love just finding an enemy crew trying to
That is a Titan,
trying to exfil, trying to
the big guy?
extract, and then like taking like the arm cannon and just knocking them out of like the zone, and now they're trapped with me and hopefully my teammates. Joe,
I'm scanning. I'm looking for enemies. It's good, yeah.
To that same end, actually, as you guys kind of discuss the runners, Destas in chat asks, what's the pacing targets to the gameplay? Are there any movement or traversal mechanics?
There are a lot of movement and traversal mechanics inside of the game, but it varies. Your effectiveness varies per runner. Yeah.
yeah, like everything in like we're making like a survival sandbox, which means everything kind of has to have a cost, right? And so like going, if you want to go fast, like Locust has like a super sprint, so to speak. Like they have leg jets that kind of come on to help you sprint even faster. That causes heat. So basically, it's almost like a stamina system, but we call it heat because we're these awesome mercenary cyborgs, right? Where like the body overheats, and so this character has like some mobility, but you overheat quite a bit. So that's kind of the cost that's there, and so that's what pushes us into like finding implants that maybe like expand like how much like your heat meter, and also give you more agility, so you can even go even faster, right? So yeah, there's a lot of cost in the game in terms of when we place a mobility thing in there, we really want to make sure. It's like, how does this affect the pace, and how does this affect the overall survival sandbox?
And to be fair, we're still looking at the alpha builds. We got to balance a lot of stuff because some stuff is kind of
Perfect.
sketchy. Yeah.
No, he has a lot to learn. That's why we're doing this, right?
Yeah, I mean, and actually, while we're talking about kind of those finer details, Witz, I'd love to still kind of bug you a little bit. In Marathon, build crafting is a big deal. What does that mean in the world that you guys are building?
Yeah, and so like the runners are essentially like a base, right? And so each runner has, they have a bunch of implants that you can kind of find that do kind of wild things, and like as they go up in rarity, right? There's a lot of stats, so you can increase your resistance to certain things. So like Tox is one, so you can essentially be poisoned, right, as our Tox, and so you can build up resistances to that. You can increase your agility. There's shields, obviously, to make you a bit more durable. We have cores. Cores are really cool. They basically give you like extra passives. And at the base rarity, like they have these kind of passives that you kind of play around. At the highest rarity, they are specific to the runner kit that you have, the runner you're playing. And what they do is they really augment your abilities wildly, right? So you can, you know, you're doing one thing and then you get like a core specifically for glitch, and now you're like, oh, my double jump is a triple jump? Like that's how much we want to kind of push that, so that gear really matters. And so builds are like completely the implants, the cores, weapons, weapon attachments. Weapons have like a pretty cool progression too. We have gold mods, which are kind of like the highest end of the attachment pool. They're essentially like exotics in our game, right? What is the exotic version of this Magnum that can do some wild stuff? So yeah, like really it's the entire package together is what the build crafting experience is in Marathon.
That's super exciting. And actually, to that same end, we got a question in chat as well from, I think, Firex is how you pronounce it. How many players are going to be in each map?
Varies per map.
Yeah, it varies per map.
Got it.
The footage that people have seen a lot of, Dire Marsh, we support up to 18 players.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So going to be room for a lot of play styles. To that same end, I know we talked a little bit about Void earlier as well. Lars, can you walk us through maybe just your play style when you're approaching any of these runs?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and sell out the best strategy.
I have to give away my secrets. So Void is really fun for me because it leans into this part of my personality that is like very devious. And so, you know, if you go on a run with me, I'll be like, hey, any claymores you see, let me know. And I'm putting those in my backpack, and I'm doing crazy things like, okay, so Void has a prime ability that sends out, I think you saw it in the video.
Send you like
a wall of smoke that sort of like your home base when you do that. It's a portable. Because
like
when you go
Apex
in that,
off
you
the
become
grid, kind of,
invisible,
yeah.
you get automatic active camo. So I'll do things like set that up to make people believe I'm doing one thing and then do another. So a lot of subversive things. I'll go in there and I'll claymore the inside, right? Someone comes in after me, they're gonna have a very bad time. But I also do things like I'll go to a place in the zone where there's high tier loot and I'll claymore it up and then, you know, close all the doors and leave and be like, I wonder if anyone's gonna show up. And then sure enough, you know, maybe 5 minutes later, I see the shield crack in the HUD and I'm like, yes, you know, I can go back and see what's going on. So yeah, that's how I like to play.
Yeah, how about you, Joe Cross? What's your go-to?
Well, if you know me, you know, I'd rather look good and lose. So I generally pick the runner with the coolest helmet, and in this lineup, I think that's clearly Blackbird. As far as my play style, I'm typically just a decoy. So that's it.
It's like, Joe, go over there.
Yeah, exactly. I am
Look
the
really
worst.
great.
Yeah, exactly. Just stand in the open
Yeah.
for a little bit. Yeah.
So that's the end of my run story.
Fair. Well, we want to thank you all for your collective sacrifice. We appreciate it. So actually, to that same end, you know, obviously we do a lot of play testing here internally. Wits, I know you mentioned you've got a folder of some of your best plays, but what are some of your most memorable runs so far?
Some of my memorable runs are really when I think I'm going to be doing one thing, right? Like, okay, I'm going to do a contract. I'm going to be going here. I got to go into this room. I got to interact with this device. And I think it's like, I'm safe. Like, I'm kind of doing like a routine thing. I can get in and get out if I'm like smart about it and really kind of listen for what's going on. Like, there's no UESC around. There's no players around. And oftentimes there's another player. Like, the best moments is there's another crew that are going for the exact same thing. And there's this moment of like, you're about to turn the key to get into a locked room, and then the other team is right there, and you're like, oh crap. Like, and then you're like, there's this
All right,
all-out war
signed up
in
for
like
the
a
alpha.
hallway
Hopefully
that
I
seems
get a
to be
code.
like a regular hallway, but now it's just like it just gets crazy. And so I think those are the peaks that happen where there's these tense moments where you're trying to do something that lead to these very quick crescendos where, you know, these mercenaries kind of going crazy. And like all these players are jumping in.
You make it sound like you're playing so carefully, but you're not.
Listen, the tactics are happening fast.
Okay.
They're
It's just processing power, isn't it?
Yeah, the math is going. Like, it's happening.
It's improvisational, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like, I mean, runs can obviously entail a lot, but we also have a question from Sharky218. Is loot going to be just weapons, or is there going to be more for people to go after while they're out there in Tau City?
There's a ton
probably
of
a bunch of
there's a ton
loot.
of them. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
implants,
different
there's
loot.
cores, there's equipment, there's
Grenades.
consumables. Yeah.
Talk about grenades.
Yeah, there's grenades.
I mean,
We have a bunch of different types of grenades in the game as well that you can loot in the world. We have valuables, we have backpacks, attachments, weapons, materials, keys.
and there's a bunch of stuff too that we're just, we call valuables, but like there's times when you're running low on money and you're like, I just need to do a valuables run right now, and I need to
gotta sell
pick up
stuff,
these
yeah.
things and get my money, you know, into my space bank. So.
Space Bank, yeah.
You know, that actually is a good segue from, and I'm not making this name up, Ballin' Hobo asks, what do I do with the loot when I extract? Like, why does it matter in the long run?
Yeah, there's a variety of reasons. So a lot of it was related to sort of our factions and contract system. But if you want to talk a little bit about that, Lars.
Yeah. I mean, we've got this entire system we call factions. You're doing contracts, they're like missions, and you are being greeted originally by AI representative.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
You are a mercenary. You don't really have allegiance to anyone. They are going to pay you to do these jobs, and so they'll give you these missions to do. And as you're doing these missions, like Andrew said,
I'm gonna put it in
sometimes you'll
chat, see if they
run
read
into,
it.
danger. But the cool thing about, I think, a lot of the faction and the contract system is like you could complete the, download the agricultural survey from this one area on one of the zones, and you're doing the thing, and you've sort of done it. So even if you die, you've still made progress there, which I think is a really cool aspect of that feature. But then there's also this other meta layer where as you're working with the different factions, they allow you to upgrade yourself over time, and so you can increase your heat meter, you can increase your loot speed, things like that.
I was gonna say, you're trying to get as much loot as possible to meet the challenge of the world, right? Like essentially, different missions get harder over time, right? Which means you want to have more loot on you so you can survive longer, so just in general, be able to do fight all the different, hostile entities in the world, like get through there's a POI on a zone that's heavily fortified by UESC and all of the different units that are there.
UESC is like the company that's sending you to go fight.
Not only withstand that,
I hope it's free to play. I don't know.
There's a lot of reasons why you want to get loot.
And honestly, like a lot of the loot translates into things like upgrades, that you utilize through the factions. But there's also an in-game store called the Black Market where you can use a lot of your currency and things like that to actually re-equip yourself if you go on a bad run, or to upgrade yourself if you need anything from that space. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons to get a lot of good loot out. I don't think I'm ever short of reasons to get loot out.
That just says something else about me, though. I'm just a loot goblin. So sometimes extraction shooters also can be seen as kind of hardcore and maybe tough to get into. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to make them easier to dive into?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that we could talk about. One is we are obviously investing, besides doing a little bit more onboarding in the front end so players can understand a little bit about what the nature of the game mode is. We're also doing a lot to make combat something that's a little bit more approachable, but also just equally as deep and have pretty wide things. But I think Andrew could talk about it,
Yeah, we want to make, this is like a Bungie shooter, right? We want to make sure it's approachable. We nail those fantasies. Every button press feels awesome, right? And so really trying to bring that kind of morph the Bungie action game into in the survival space where, again, everything kind of costs something, right? Getting shot, you're not going to have a limb system where your limb's broken or anything, but you will, guns do stopping power, right? Which they can knock you out of sprint, they can slow you down, right? Status effects are still in the game. And so if you are hit with a chem grenade, right, you're gonna be toxed. You can be immobilized, right, which really slows you down. You can be overheated. There's all these things, and that pushes you into using consumables and making sure you have an answer for these things that happen. So we're trying to make sure that you keep the depth of the survival game, but the approachability of the action game, right? And so that's how we're trying to marry that together. In addition to that, if you have some bad runs, right, and you don't have a lot of, you see your loot kind of going down, we have the sponsored kits, it's kind of talking in the video earlier, where it's a package of gameplay items like weapons or equipment or maybe a shield or something or consumables. That's kind of the floor for what we think you can be really you can be capable in the environment and actually fight other players that actually are kitted out. So you're never feeling the goal is that you can always clutch. Even if you find somebody who's completed kitted out in really high-end gear.
Somebody said skill-based matchmaking.
That's the beauty of the moment of oh my God, I took this player and they have the best shield in the game. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, gonna be a lot of good pointers for folks at home taking notes for when they get a chance to get into the alpha, but we'd be remiss if we also didn't mention how a big part of what we do here at Bungie is working alongside our community, which is why we've also had the chance since about 2022 to work with hundreds of different creators in our community as well, to go ahead and get some of their feedback. So to those of you out there that have joined us, thank you very much for your time and your opinions. They mean a lot. But no need to listen to me talk about it. We actually just last week had a bunch of folks in here to go ahead and play test the very same alpha build that some of you will have a chance to join in on as well. So I vote I go ahead and let you tell them about it in their own words.
Oh.
You kind of feel the blood.
Is that Lupo? That is Lupo.
Got him.
Stank rat, okay. Beer key.
Down the ball again and 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 again.
This is a new world. This is a different take on an extraction shooter.
No, we got out!
it's game changing. It is literally game changing.
Let's see. Some highlights, okay.
This is such an exciting time for us. You are the first group.
GTA 6 is coming out.
To play test our alpha build.
I'm trying to see menus and stuff.
Look, Daddy.
There's the there's like the menus, okay.
Okay.
Tarkov vibes, loadout.
Whatever you two are. Is there...
Super bare bones.
Oh, we are bringing some money in this time.
Quick read.
Oh, you looking around? See
Yeah,
who's,
I'm gonna see who we got to read with.
Alrighty. Bio research is right next to us. You want to do the intercepts? Yeah.
Crew
You
exfil,
just wanna grab that
Guard
real quick?
exfil.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get going?
Yep, Medro.
That should be a good one.
Nah, Lupo's the king of extraction shooters, so
Okay.
damn, he fell.
So
There's fall damage.
for the gang, there is fall damage, and it is severe if you
There
drop.
is. I got a mod.
The little the wheel. Okay.
So there are ways to reduce it.
I may have just exploded my kneecaps.
If you dash right before you hit the ground,
Before you hit the ground,
don't take
it saves it.
damage.
It'll break the fall, yeah. Happens to the best of us.
AI on the right.
Whoa! Look at the sights. That's cool. That's cool as fuck. That's different. Bro, it's Lupo, bro. He's cooking. Come on. Oh shit, two of them. Very nice. One more. Damn.
Sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Dude, and the buildings look cool. Like, this is like cloth, like laid over like a building or a tent.
Oh, I got AI over here like
Oh shit. Wait, was that not a player?
Oh my god, he just stuff up.
Was that AI? DMZ? DMZ?
Are we killing them or ignoring them?
AI with a snipe up above is looking at me.
I need some bits ammo. Guys, find me.
Somebody below him. What the fuck is that?
There's ticks underneath.
Oh. Okay.
I hit here, I think.
Player.
Oh.
I hit one for the shield, but I'm
Oh, okay. Dude, look at the shield. What the fuck?
down. That's all of them.
Assassinate. Oh, damn.
Actually, you want to do the HPD? Here. Medro's right there.
Like, are these players or are these bots? I
Either
can't
way,
tell.
I'm getting shredded right now, so I gotta
Clear the one clear the
Heal.
outside
There you go.
They're just gonna beam us.
I think that was shield. That was shield. This is heals. On the bottom left, you can see like the shield and then the health.
That's a purple one.
Your items. He's healing. There's stuff. There's loot on the ground. These are your abilities. 2 weapons and a knife. Your grenades. Your timer to extract, and then your UI. Okay. Interesting. That was a bot, because there was no like you've downed this person. Oh, look at.
Oh, one of the guys you killed had just been weapons on him.
You saw those circles? Those were like you have to click on them to view what you got.
That's what we need, right? We're just getting this mechanical status effect.
$20, $50. Okay, so it's like Tarkov for sure.
Yeah, I'm inside with them. When you have the mechanics kit, it doesn't take anything.
So that was a bot.
Yeah.
That was the commander for the UFC.
I'm unlocking the box.
So now he's hacking this box or
Yeah,
loot
dropping in.
package.
Big ones too.
That was a claymore.
They've got long shots in too.
Somebody's long ranging.
Yeah. That's gotta be. It's gotta be.
I played one shield.
Those are real players for sure.
Use absolute. Oh my god, I almost had realized.
Dude, he's one shot.
Where are they?
They're on the balcony.
Very nice shot.
I got one knocked. I got one knocked.
Nice.
Somebody's close, yeah. Oh.
That's annihilated, dude. Oh my
On me. I'm out of ammo.
Oh no, he's cooked. He assassinated him. Oh.
It's a Brian. Kill him. He's a fiend, dude.
I'm coming to you, Sven.
Yeah,
No, don't underestimate this guy.
Yeah, no, Bungie's always loved space.
Kill 2, I think it's 1v1.
Bro, low key, if the things are true, I'm gonna be grinding this game too. Hey, fuck Valorant at this point. That was cool. That was a cool lighting effect in the garage there. Look at that shit. Looks sick. It gives me cyberpunk.
A unit is signaling for reinforcements.
Okay, the
So that's a bot. Those are AI.
the knock I had was way over here. I
One
don't
left.
see anybody
There's somebody to the
over there
left.
yet.
He's been quiet for an awful long time. I reckon he's gone to res.
Yeah.
Back him.
He's right there. He's right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Tell me if they res.
There's a res. There's a res.
Yeah, he's holding the angle at a distance.
Nice res.
Sniped, a sniper.
Oh, yeah, right on me. This player. I mean,
If they highlighted Lupo, that means that he won the game, bro. Lupo's just the king of fucking extraction.
I'm underneath.
Are they where we got boys now?
That's an ability. See, I think he just overcharges shield.
Knocked one. Coming. Got one left.
So the color of the shields, you see how it's yellow? And I think it's split in half. This is a 4-stack shield here. It might just be like blue, gold, red.
Yeah, A1.
Oh, is that him up there? Is that him
Like
up there?
Apex kind of.
Is he upstairs inside?
Yes, sorry, he was. Yeah, him.
Dude, the shield just fucking is so cool.
No, you said we shooting something here. They were shooting something.
Was that a bot? That was a bot. Yeah, that was a bot.
I think they kind of built a ringer group, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
They built a god squad, you could say. I feel like we might be the god squad.
Very nice.
That was good. That was a good run.
I think all these fuckers are extraction players. It's fucking chilly in here. Dire Marsh is one of the maps. I think there's 3 maps from what I hear. There, Kai.
Yeah, a loot container key. Isn't there one of those around here?
Yeah, it's right here.
See, Angel, you see how like when you open a box, it like has the circle? Because you have to look in the box. Yeah, it's definitely giving Tarkov run. I don't know if the shield did damage if they push you.
I knifed one.
That was shield, okay. That was AI, yeah. They move like AI. Oh, there's a big boy. Oh, damn. Oh.
Sucking me.
Stop sucking it.
Hey, yo.
It's a purple shield.
No, did he?
UESC reinforcement signal detected.
I found a purple.
That was his loot, right? Yeah.
He knifed it 4 times and had to dump a full mag into it.
Really?
Yeah.
So he died, and then your partner picked you up. Not picked you up, but went to your loot. So they said there's a black market and a bank.
Okay.
But I wonder if there's trading. Like, let's say you lose your shit in a game, your partner extracts cam grenade,
LMG. I should take it, but I
and
don't.
your
take this.
teammate extracts. Can you trade your
Insane.
stuff back? Which would be interesting.
What's the question marks again?
Nah, YOLO, I don't have a code. I don't have any codes right now. I wish. I'm trying to get a code myself.
Huh? Like
Like the
this?
cash players?
Yeah, I don't know.
Players.
This site lets you see where you're aiming at and who's there, which is nice. Nah, you're good, man. You're good. I'm trying hard too, man. I've signed up for the alpha. Trying to get a code. Hopefully the alpha soon, because I'm trying to play. Give it a try, you know?
Found him.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Yeah, I know a lot of the big streamers are
yeah, glitches behind you at the moment.
are giving codes out,
shield,
but
white
nah, I
shield.
don't have
Oh,
any.
she's scared. She's scared.
Down, down. Very good.
Very, very nice.
Hey, dude, appreciate you coming by. Yeah, see, it's definitely like you're exploring the bag and seeing what's in it.
Yeah, I want the freaking purple. There's a green on this.
That's
one.
yeah. So you're looking in the bag. Okay, makes sense.
The big items, the big drops, the stuff that's like really high value, they're like, I have to get this out.
Yeah, you
My
gotta
favorite
fucking
link is
extract.
avoid or
Yeah,
glitch.
fuck that.
If I've got a better aim, I'm gonna win. There's no other extraction shooter like that where I can have that kind of gameplay.
When people find out about some of the secrets and stuff, they are going to lose their mind.
Playing so far has just been refreshing, I'd like to say. Everything felt really locked in.
The gunplay seems smooth.
Full Bungie
Oh, look, it's Jeff.
It's an exciting moment.
The game is inherently fun. I just want to play more.
Dude, it's this year too, bro. We're gonna fucking eat this year. We got GTA 6. We got this game.
Obviously,
we got a new
having
COD,
those
obviously.
creators, it was a whole lot of fun. Getting to
This
work
is
with
just
both
the year for
creators and
gaming,
players
bro. I
alike
gotta
has
catch
been
up
a
on the
privilege.
shit.
It's been a great time getting to set that
Hey,
up. And of course, I
Tenzakite.
promise I'm not saying
Yes,
this just 'cause I
sir.
work on the social media team here, but if you head over to our YouTube channel, we have a full 20-minute version of that. So youtube.com @Marathon the Game is where to find us. Also, same with all of our other socials, as long as I'm at it. But Lars, obviously, again, like we talked about before that video, we're familiar with working with our community really closely, but have we ever done it this early or at this scale before?
So I've been at Bungie for a while now, since the Halo 3
I like the
days,
shirt,
and,
the little silkworm.
I think the thing, even since my time, we've been really good about is working with players, working with the community. It's something we take pride in.
There's a Bungie office here in Austin,
And on this game
and
in
I've been looking to
particular,
see
we brought
if they have any
people in,
roles
players
that I can
in
apply
much
for.
earlier into the process than I think we ever have before, and it's
They have a Blizzard
given us
one
really
and a
good
Bungie
insight.
one and a
You know,
Bethesda
we
one.
tell them when they show
EA
up, be
one too, I
brutally
think.
honest, because that's how we learn. That's how we understand what needs to change, what needs to get better, and I think it's been really great.
That's been a ton of fun. I mean, even again, like these folks were all here last week. You guys were in there with them. Some of you playing as well. What was it like?
Oh, it's super exciting. Yeah, I mean, like when you have a lot of there was a combination of players who we've been engaging with for a long time, and some players who were brand new, and it was great to see sort of like the mix of the both. Especially when you got to some higher level skilled players who just joined in and immediately got it and started destroying everybody, like Tens and
Tens.
Lupo's in there. And, but yeah. Yeah,
Tens and
you
Lupo.
had some pretty awesome moments, didn't you?
Yeah, so it was pretty amazing to jump in, and I'm gonna throw Nick under the bus for a moment here. Like, apparently he was on the team with Brian and Jeff Keighley, and they were not having success. Y'all were like destroying them.
They were getting
Leaders.
cooked.
Yeah, it's probably your team that was destroying them. So I was brought in as like a hired gun to help get Jeff through, and
Thank you.
I did my job.
We helped them. Well, because I don't think Jeff's a player. He's like a businessman, but I mean, you know.
Something that he's used to, obviously. Also, though, you were saying you were observing a little bit as well, maybe not playing quite as much. What was it like, from your perspective, getting to see all these folks jump in and play the game for the first time, some of them?
I mean, it was awesome. It's awesome, like playing the game for so long, right? And seeing other people play the game is just a great feeling, right? For like the whole team. You get to see things that you designed for happen, and in real life, right? You see people who are like being hunted by other players that take refuge by like we're a heavily fortified area, and watching the UESC equalize a little bit. Moments like that was great. There was another fight that was.
I don't know how I feel about
it was like
the
it looked
USC
so fun, but also hilarious,
fucking
but also
being
like
annoying.
really like
they're
it looked
bots,
like a
whatever.
great
Yeah, I
time,
guess.
But also really tense was there was two there was 2 crews that were fighting under the dire marsh map. There's a bunch of tunnels and stuff like that, and they were fighting in the tunnels, and the fight was literally like almost 1 by 1s, like 3 and 3, like constantly moving towards each other and fighting in the hallway. The person in the front dropping meds for people in the back and changing positions, and that fight went into like little vents as well. So it was like this it was this hilarious chase that was like, it was super tense because you didn't know exactly whether you were going to get third party, and they were just the volume in the room kept on going up from those 2 crews because they were just like, when are they going to get flanked? There's another vent right there that could pop up from there. And they were shooting vents just like out of just pure paranoia. It was awesome to watch.
It's a good balance to strike, obviously, yeah. And you, again, we were mentioning you got to play. Were there any other creators you got to dive in with?
Yeah, I was on a team with Valkyrie and Katamina, and we had a lot of fun. There was like a couple moments where we bunkered down underneath a greenhouse in the tunnels underneath. Tunnels are dangerous, and they were fun. But we basically created like a little claymore nest down there, and so we were baiting them down into it. And yeah, that was pretty successful. I'm telling you, the claymore strats are good. Yeah. Don't sleep on claymores. They're
pretty
good.
solid.
Yeah.
Lars is like, I know.
Yeah.
So, even in addition to these creators, the legacy of Marathon's community goes so long goes so far rather. As someone who's played a lot of Aleph 1 in the past as well myself, back on my Titanium G4 PowerBook so long ago, bringing in the Aleph 1 team was really, really exciting. You guys got a chance to work with them as well, isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting to sort of connect to the heritage of Marathon, right? Like to keep that alive as we're sort of building this new world. And so working with the Aleph 1 team has been really awesome with the Marathon Classic on Steam. Is the release that they had, as well as the Marathon Classic 2, I think, is on Steam as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, both of those, it's like sort of connecting the threads, if that makes sense, Yeah. Sort of remembering the past as we're sort of building this new, re-envisioning in a lot of ways of what Marathon is.
Yeah. Actually, kind of on this topic as well, about the dangers of the world, we do have a question from Twitch chat. Are there dangerous PvE encounters? Obviously, you've mentioned that the UESC is out there, and you should underestimate them at your own peril, but can you tell us a little bit more about maybe some of those emergent threats that await players?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the UESC security units that are out there. There's a bunch of different types that do different things, so watch out for them. We also have ticks, which are these wonderful, surprising, explodey fauna. Yeah, they run at you.
Hug you. Yeah.
They run at you, explode on you, and you have to shoot the nests actually to get rid of them essentially. Otherwise, they'll keep coming. And there's a bunch of hazards and stuff that are be on the map as well. Like we have a bunch of like tox rooms and all kinds of surprises that await players. And the alpha is a few, but
what's the scariest UESC unit to you?
The scariest unit? The Ghost Commander for me, for sure. The Ghost Commander, their ability is
he goes invis.
They go into active camo and they actually clone. They have a bunch of like clones that go out there, so you think you're not sure which one to shoot, and then by the time you recognize which one is actually
Hey, Yellow Swag, thank you for the follow, buddy. Hey, I hope you get a code though. I hope you get a code.
The sniper also love the sniper as well. We really want to have these prolonged sniper fights that are really great against the UESC, and if you manage
appreciate
to
the follow, man.
Notice you're pushing, they'll punish you for that too. So, definitely be careful.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one.
These units, tread carefully.
Not to be trifled with, right?
And the recruits, honestly, they have this rush down that they do. If you're not too careful in knowing where they're going to be flanking you and rushing you down from, we're purposely making them these formidable foes that you can't get treasure out of the world easily, and they're guarding it, and they're doing a pretty damn good job.
And you can't ignore them either. Once they're on your set, you kind of got to figure out a way.
Yes. Exactly.
Also, too, we've got another question from, I believe, Shebsky. Can a team be composed of any number of runner types, like 3 Blackbirds, for example?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
There's no restriction on how you assemble your crew. You can all play the same. You can create a meme comp if you want. Or you can diversify a little bit, and sort of try to use each other's utilities. But we've seen them all. It's been really cool to see kind of the different combinations we've seen. Yeah.
But you may never know, like those 3 different players that are playing Blackbird, they may have very different builds and what they're gearing towards in Blackbird, right? Like they may be some of them, like one of them may actually have implants that allow them to go in active camo. That's not a specific thing for a runner, so we're purposely trying to make it so that is you can diversify.
I did see the shield wall comp, which is like basically 3 locusts in the playtest from last week. But yeah,
let's go. Yeah. So again, obviously it's been so much fun to hear you guys even talking about this game and the experiences you've had. You've been building a world that's really ripe for players to tell their own stories in. Again with the closed alpha on the way on April 23rd, as players finally get a chance, some of them to jump in. What are some of the stories you're most excited for them to get to dive in and maybe tell themselves?
So many. I mean, there's so many different stories that I think that we're looking forward to seeing happen, especially ones that we've never even seen before. But getting onto the planet, like honestly, just trying to survive amongst all of the different threats that exist there.
I hope you don't just like
dying,
show up on the planet. I hope it's like a cool like animation, like Warzone where you drop.
The learning from
cool.
it, the challenging yourself, the getting back up and trying to do something new. It's gonna be exciting. I'm sure there's plenty of other things.
I'm curious, Mr. Cross. What are you expecting?
I mean, I'm have the fortune to launch Destiny and now Marathon. It's always amazing to put something out into the world that you've been working on, sort of in a bubble for 6 years or something like that, and have the players experience the visual world for the first time is amazing. Introducing the IP into the world, sort of beyond the game. Sort of the culture it creates. Always excited to see
beta
what
coming out today, alpha coming out today. I'm fucking
is
cooked,
and what
bro.
the metas are and what the IP is, and so
I keep
that
checking my email,
exchange
but
is
nothing.
always amazing.
Yeah, check out the Discord. It's getting wild in there right now. Wits, how about you? Anything come to mind on your side?
I'm just really excited for folks to discover the content and play with it in interesting ways. We've been making this meal for a bit. It's just time to see folks play, right?
Yeah.
Like we've been making the sandbox for a bit. We've been working together on all the activities and everything in the world, right? It's just going to be exciting to see people react to it organically and learn from it.
Yeah, very exciting.
I'm also curious to see which runner will be the crowd favorite, out of the end. I have 5
I'm just
theories.
saying, what is her name, Void?
Yeah.
Well, chat, Discord, let us know. We'd love to hear what you guys are thinking.
Absolutely.
But that brings us to just about the conclusion of what's been a very action-packed show. So for starters, guys, thanks so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.
I mean, thank you so much, and thank you everybody out there. Like, our team is literally sitting behind these cameras here, and they're amazing. Like, you should give yourselves a hand, for putting together. Also, there's an immense amount of staff here that has been super gracious and kind to come and help work with us on this. So just want to make sure all of you, let's give you a hand too. You've been doing an amazing job. Thank you.
That's right. So again, as we noted at the top of the show, coming up at the very, very end, we've got a very special surprise. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and
Oh no,
stick
the
around
Discord's
all the way
down.
through till the end. But again, a huge thanks, Joe Ziegler, Joe Cross, Andrew
Hey,
Witz,
yo,
and
that's
Lauren
a
Buck.
cute
Thank you all for being here
emo,
today.
right?
And of course, again, to echo Ziegler, thank you so much to the entire dev team here at Bungie. Thank
Dude,
you
I
so
can't
much for
access
being
the
here
Discord
today.
anymore.
Whether you're
It's,
here
like,
with us in
blanked
person
out
or
right
you're
now.
at home.
Oh, no,
It's
it's
your
back, it's back,
contributions
it's back.
that make Marathon possible. So truly, thank you. It's honestly humbling
It's
to
like
be here today.
bug, though, like,
And again, of course, the crew
it's so
here. Thank
busy.
you all so much for all of your hard work. It's been incredible seeing this stage come up so quickly, rather. So thank you so much. It's been a gargantuan effort, and it's all thanks to your efforts. And most importantly, again, to all of you fine folks out there for joining us today. It's such a privilege for us to get the opportunity to share what we've been working on, and it matters most when you show up and join us. We know you have busy days, and we're thankful to be a part of it. So thank you for joining us here on this Saturday morning. And of course, we got something fun at the end. Make sure you stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to be rating Scarrow and Mr. Raffle Waffles, Milo, out there.
Milo! Yes,
go ahead and
sir!
tell them we said hello when you get a chance to drop into their chat.
But he's probably watching, though.
As has become kind of a tradition here at Bungie with our streams, we've saved just one more special thing here for you at the end. Now, we've told you a lot about the game so far, but we haven't had a chance to really touch on the narrative just yet, and we're really excited to build a story that's
Bro, let's
innovative in
fucking
the extraction
go.
shooter space.
Me and Angel
both
about to
in
be
and out of
grinding the fuck out of this game,
we'd
right,
love
Angel?
to show you a glimpse of that now. So we've had the opportunity to partner with Academy and Emmy award-winning director Alberto Mielgo to go ahead and show you just a bit of a
The sound?
snapshot of what life is like on Tau Ceti. So we hope you enjoy, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you all Starside.
No! Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm sad now. NJP, because it's a 3-player game. Damn, dude, that's fucking sick. He said, what the fuck is that? Oh shit. They're like, we're cooked. Y'all better fucking run. Imagine. Oh, they're getting sick. Oh, that was JP with the buffalo. Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. Oh, they hear stuff. Oh, buffalo. The silkworms. See, the silkworms create you, I guess. Because you're like, you come out and like you're a runner now. I don't know, it's fucking weird.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, too vast.
I wonder if Destiny is linked to this game, bro. That would be fucking sick.
Near them, on the sand, half sunk.
I don't think so, though.
Shattered visage eyes, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sculpt to well those passions red which yet survive.
Amali.
On these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless things.
Oh, not Amali. Some music.
And the heart that fed, and the heart that fed.
That's what I said. She said E. This Cleo. No, I think this is all animation. I don't think this is anything in the game. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Customization options? That's what it looks like.
Like a trillion bucks. Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your
Gucci.
share payment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big
Hey, yo.
down there. So.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm.
That's a leg.
Yeah. It's supposed to be my lucky charm.
It's a baby foot. Oh, what the fuck? Gee, the shields are cool. They're getting cooked. That's supposed to be the company, the USE, whatever they're called. You're buying every skin.
Can you identify her?
It's gotta be free to play for sure. Unless it's gonna be a $90 game, Nintendo.
Do you recognize this child?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be her. Yeah, it's supposed to be her. She just doesn't remember. Dude, look at the planet. That's 5. It's been going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the whole time. I think Justice, I think they used the Justice song for this game.
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it is like music. It's like music, like MP3s or whatever.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is.
They look so synthetic too. They don't look like humans.
Not for sale. Give it to me.
Oh, it's, oh. Did he die mid-air? Oh, it's a girl. Shoot her! Shoot her! Oh, he's not gonna do it. Oh, he cloaked out of it, you think? That was a little weird though, the way he cloaked out. That looks like Destiny 2, like the beginning of it. The Cosmodrome. Damn, what a bitch. He was just trying to talk real quick. He just wants his MP3 back. Oh, she's gonna, they're gonna see, oh fuck, she's fucked. Oh! He's gonna help her, he's gonna help her! Oh. Bro, they fucked her shit up. Yeah, he said give me my shit back.
And on the pedestal, these words appear.
The Lucky Charm.
Name is Ozymandias,
And a picture of her.
King of kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay.
Oh, bro, this looks so sick. Like the dirt.
Boundless and bare. The lone and level sand stretch far away.
Yeah, they cooked her, bro. And him.
Do you recognize this child?
This is, he just keeps, they both keep coming back. They just keep coming back.
I don't know. Is that me?
Those are all like credits. Damn, that's it? No, they gotta drop something else, right? They said they were gonna drop something after? I think they dropped something else right after here. No, they're gonna drop some stuff, some more stuff. They said disperse, but watch, there's gonna be something else. Where are they taking us? Where are they taking us? Oh, the Discord's cooked again. Yeah, alright, buddy. He said it's live. Dude, I'm watching too. It's supposed to be like the star chart, but I'm waiting for it to do something. I think this is the embargo lift thing. See how it says creator alpha gameplay content now live? I think the embargo is lifting so you can post content about Marathon Online. I don't trust it, dude. I'm not leaving till they end the stream. Then I was about to say they kicked me out. Everyone's spamming alpha in the fucking Discord. Yeah, this Discord's shocked, bro. Angel, did you do the alpha?
But you saw there was
There's also the aspect where you.
So I was lucky enough to get flown out to Bungie to play test the game, provide feedback, which I did. And now I have 3, and also capture a lot of footage. And I have 3 videos here to share with
They
you
rated
that we're going to be watching
Scarrow.
together. There is a lot of Marathon gameplay here, my friends. Welcome everyone from the Bungie chats. Thank you. I'm going to be covering Marathon a ton. I'm so excited for this game. I have played a ton of it, somewhere around 75 hours. I'm very excited for it. If you're excited, make sure to subscribe on the YouTube side and follow on the Twitch side. If you're on the Twitch side and you haven't gotten this cat back,
That's IGN, bro. Wait, what? I want the Marathon channel. Why is IGN baiting me? Spingus to Wingus. Dude, the cinematic was so hot. This was so hot, dude.
Yeah,
This
that
is
was
such a
sick. That
hot
was fucking
cinematic.
sick.
All right. We're at 2,500 chat. Next code is going out. Next code is going out. All right. Here we go. Choose a winner. Boom. Islander.
Damn, we're getting
Islander,
cooked.
are you here? Islander, are you around? Are you around? I'm here. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go,
we're getting
Islander.
cooked. We're
I'm
trying to get a
whispering you
code.
your code. Boom. There you go, Islander. I have whispered you your code. Congratulations. We have more, chat. We have more. Now, chat, I feel like what might be a good idea, should we check in with Scarrow? I think they basically said we're going to raid Milo and Scarrow, but they're just raiding Scarrow.
Hi, Cyrus. Chicken jockey. Hey, buddy. Trying to see how they're gonna get a code.
Should we check in with Scarrow?
Bingus and Scarrow.
Let's see what he's up to here. Bingus, bingus, bingus. Bingus.
Scarrow's also
I've
dropping
got-
codes,
I've
so
got-
let's see.
and other creators can provide brutally honest feedback about.
Hold on, let me see how many codes I've got
interested in
left.
What we didn't like versus
So that
what
was
we
the
And I can
KT.
confidently
Yo, Dig Ginger, thank you. Thank you for the gifteds.
Digby.
Thank you, thank you.
He said dig by. Hey, buddy.
Islander, you're saying error?
Where are you?
Okay, we'll troubleshoot that in a minute. We'll troubleshoot that in a minute if you're getting an error. All right, chat.
He said,
Let's see what Scarrow is doing here. What's Scarrow up to?
It is amazing, and they play into it very well. I'll explain that in this video. Or say that they want a feature added. It's very likely that they'll address it in some way. I've seen it. I don't know anything about monetization.
Okay, so he's talking. I'm not sure what he's doing on that. Let's go.
It's so funny
to
because Milo started on
this.
just COD and then he got into Destiny.
So this was the gameplay highlights. This was the gameplay overview trailer. Let's take a look at this first. So chat, what I want to do, I want to spend a couple minutes here looking at the gameplay trailer. All right, because when we were watching it on stream before, it was like stream quality. It wasn't incredible quality, right? And So I want to take a couple minutes to look at this here and just like break it down in a bit.
Yeah,
more
the stream
depth,
was
like,
the stream was like not. The stream was kind of blurry.
Olivia, I've already deleted it. I already deleted it. I don't know
Oh, the
what- I
little
don't know
the
what deal is
cheese
there,
and the
but-
squid. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but I've already deleted it. Bingus. Yes, chat. No more giveaways. I have codes left. I do have codes left, but we're gonna take a second here. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna inhale,
I
exhale.
already follow Milo. Yeah.
And then we're gonna take a look at some gameplay. Okay. All right.
Bro, what the fuck? He's Angel.
I still have more. Yes, correct. I still have more. Yeah.
The little Minecraft.
So let's take a look here.
The creeper.
Let's take another look.
That's funny.
Because there's only so much you can learn from it when it's in stream, okay? We don't need codes, we need bingus. Fair enough. Fair enough. How the hell should I even approach, like, looking at this stuff, man? I don't even know, like... There's so much to take in.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos. The Illuminati. That's funny. Dude, there's just a lot of, like, videos that they dropped today. It's crazy.
I feel like I need to start compiling, like a big document of... Like a big document of, like, just info about the game, so I can just, like, keep it all in my brain, you know? And we can do a little bit of a breakdown video or something.
See, that's what they thought
Got
too.
it. Nice. Hell yeah. Your alpha code worked. Awesome.
Bro, drop me a code, please. They said it was gonna be a 2 weeks
Yeah, I will
alpha,
say,
but I don't know
when
when.
they were showing the gameplay, and it's this gameplay overview trailer, the way they play is so different to the way the creators play. It's like I'm really glad they did the creator gameplay, because the creators are like moving properly, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Whereas in this, it's like
They're playing
how come they
bot.
mentioned my name? I don't really know.
My Repo short was funny. Yeah, it was funny, right? I love Repo.
I don't really know.
Such a good game.
I think the idea was that, like, me and Scarrow would, like,
The
dual
lore of this
stream, and they would
universe
raid
is
Scarrow and
absurd.
dual stream, but if Scarrow's just watching
There's a
his
lot of
YouTube
stuff
videos
you can
right
do,
now,
even if you die in the run.
Wait, is he in
you still
game?
make a
Oh
lot
no,
of
he's not in
progress.
game.
Like, a
This
lot
is
of the
part of the
operations you
With
make
here,
are
I just wanna
permanent
take a
on
look
your
at some of the-
character.
some
For
of the
instance,
The,
you can do a lot to rat and avoid PvP altogether. I've had entire sessions where I didn't really fight that many people. It is entirely
This is
possible.
in game
The other thing that is going to very much
menus and stuff like that.
appeal to people is this game has
Hey,
a
relax,
ton of
relax.
secrets in it. And there are, I talk about it a little bit here, and I don't want to say too much because I think it's going to be really exciting when the community discovers it. But there are maps that are more secrets than they are PvP, for instance. There are PvP aspects to it, but you'll see. I think there's something for you here. I think there is genuine duos and trios. So right now, I talk about this here too, and that's one of my main criticisms with the game currently. It's trios only. Like, but you can turn off matchmaking, so you can load in solo and and people
We'll go against
have had a lot of
trios.
success doing that. Drewski did a lot of that, for instance. The Destiny Drewski did a lot of that and loved it. What I will say is we did an internal playtest where we played solo only mode, where everyone just agreed to queue solo and turn off matchmaking, and it was very fun.
Aw,
And the devs
the little
loved it.
crown.
So I would think with enough feedback,
Drewski. I thought I was talking about Drewski,
I would think that they would work on
the comedian.
putting something like that into the game.
Damn.
And it's still an alpha. Things are still changing. world to uncover and discover here. You don't necessarily need to know the old Marathon lore. Are there going to be grappling hooks? Oh, we'll get there. Don't know the lore of the original Marathon. A lot of these first few seasons are probably going
Yeah, the embargo got lifted, so that's what everybody's posting on YouTube about it. So let's go to, yep, there it is.
When you guys asked me the question, Cross, have you played Marathon? I told you no. And I just want to say, guys, I'm a Destiny player because we played.
I think he just talks here, but where is Scaro's video? He just dropped it, right?
So the looting system in Marathon is pretty unique, and I wouldn't call it like overtly complex, but there are definitely a lot of nuances to it that the game doesn't directly spell out, at least currently. So I wanted to make a video kind of breaking down the entire loot system and kind of just give you an overview of what you can expect when you load into a game of Marathon. I've already put out a video on my general review of Marathon, so you can find that in the pinned comment down below. And my latest video broke down all 6 of the different runners and everything we currently know about them, and showed some gameplay of 4 of them that you can find in the alpha build. So make sure to check that out as well. If you are interested in more Marathon content, make sure to subscribe. I'd also like to preface this video by saying everything I talk.
See, that's how much your weapon is worth. And what you can extract with. I don't think you have money on this screen. Credits are down here. Item type.
Talk about is from the alpha version of the game.
I think I'm gonna end it there because I do
They are going to help transform the world of Marathon
want to record instead.
together, and that plays into a lot of things.
And probably later, probably not today, or maybe later today.
Talk about a little later that I think are the secret sauce that really set this game apart. I don't know if the game has ray tracing. I have no idea. Let's talk about the gameplay first, though. It is an extraction shooter. Teams of 3. Maps have different numbers. If everyone in your squad dies, you are out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there.
Like if you die, your squad can res you even if you get full killed. You can still be rezzed from permanent.
Just because I'm